It was supposed to be the happiest night of her life. Family, friends, laughter. A sweet 16 celebration in a quiet Virginia suburb. But by midnight, there was blood on the floor, and someone's birthday wish had turned into a murder scene. The case seemed open and shut, but the conviction didn't make sense, because the killer might have never even been in the room. April 12, 2019, Chloe Ramirez turns 16. Her parents rent out a party hall. Bright lights, balloons, pink cake, Instagram perfect. 26 guests show up, teenagers, close friends, one ex-boyfriend, and a cousin who almost didn't make it. The music's loud, the punch is flowing. At 10:07 p.m., the lights flicker, screams. Someone's collapsed near the bathroom. Blood pools beneath their hoodie. It's Chloe's cousin, Dante. One stab wound straight to the heart. Panic erupts. Phones out. 911 call. Cops arrive within minutes. But here's the noon saw the knife. No one saw who did it, and yet, by the next morning, they arrested Chloe's ex, Tyler Brooks. Why? Because he had a motive. They had broken up 2 weeks earlier. Tyler had posted a cryptic message, "Happy your birthday ends with a bang." Not a good look. He was at the party. He left just after 10. Blood was found on his hoodie. Case closed, right? Wrong. Because the blood won't dance. And the timestamp on that post? Faked. Posted from a scheduled app, while Tyler was in school. Now get this. Security footage from the hallway shows a shadow, moments before the lights went out. But it's not Tyler. Too tall, wrong shoes. And behind that shadow, a second figure, holding something shiny. Investigators uncover that Dante wasn't just a victim, he was being blackmailed by someone at the party. He had screenshots. He had secrets, and that night, he planned to expose them. He told Chloe hours before heading, "Tonight's night, everything comes out." But he never got the chance. So if Tyler didn't do it, and Dante was silenced before speaking, who was the real killer, and what secret was worth murdering for? But warning, what we found in Chloe's deleted texts changes everything. A birthday party. One guest murdered. An ex-boyfriend arrested. But the evidence, all wrong. And now, Chloe's deleted messages point to someone no one suspected. After Tyler's release, investigators take a closer look at Chloe. Not as a suspect, but as someone who knew more than she let on. A forensic sweep of her phone finds recently deleted messages. They're scrambled, partial. But one stands out. Heck nows. "I told you this would blow up. Handle it before he talks." The number is unregistered. No name. But it's not from Tyler. It's from a prepaid burner phone. Guess what? That burner was used only once. To text Chloe, then powered down, and never turned back on. Chloe swears she doesn't know who it is. But her best friend, Maddie, tells police something shocking. 3 days before the party, Chloe and Dante had a massive fight. Not over a gift, not over party planning, but over a USB drive. Maddie says Chloe screamed, "If that ever gets out, we're both screwed." Both? No. Theory shifts. What if Chloe and Dante shared a secret, and someone else wanted to bury it? Police traced Dante's last known location the day before he died. A local library. He logged into a public computer. Printed exactly 7 pages. What was on those pages? Gone. No trace left. But library camera footage shows a girl watching him. From the back corner, a girl with dark braids, long sleeves, and a familiar silver locket. When detectives zoom in, it's not Chloe, not Maddie, not a party guest anyone remembered. It's Eliza Knox, a quiet girl from school. Barely knew Dante, didn't even attend the party. So why was she there? And did she follow Dante out of the library, but never returned? Eliza vanished 2 days after the murder. No phone activity. No bank use. No family contact. But weeks later, her locket was found in the bushes outside the party hall. So was she fecular, or was she running from one? And Eliza's journal, found in a storm drain, might reveal the truth behind the murder. Dante was stabbed at a birthday party. Tyler was blamed, then cleared. A secret text, a missing USB, a girl named Eliza vanished. And now her journal just surfaced. Pages soaked in rain, but few words? Chilling. July 3rd. Sanitation workers in Arlington find a waterlogged book near a storm drain behind an old strip mall. Inside, smeared handwriting, drawings, and a name scrawled over and over, Dante. At first, police think it's a diary. Then they realize it's more like a log, an obsession. Each entry details dates, times, and movements. One line jumps out, Hezade aged show everyone. He said he had proof. He's lying. I have to stop him. Signed, EK. Investigators track the journal's pages. They go back months, long before the birthday party. One entry reveals Dante wasn't just blackmailing someone. He was dating Eliza in secret, briefly, then dumped her, harshly, and she didn't take it well. Another page, he courted me without permission. He said it was insurance. I begged him to delete it. He laughed. That same night, Eliza stopped going to school. Her friends said she went off-grid. But here's the part no one expected. She wasn't acting alone. Because in the back of the journal is a list of initials, names of others involved in the plan. And the Lastoni, Cr. Chloe Ramirez. Chloe's confronted. Her voice cracks. She doesn't deny it. But she doesn't confess either. Instead, she says, "It didn't kill him. I just wanted him stopped." The plan, she says, was only to scare Dante, to make him delete the files. She and Eliza were supposed to corner him after the party, make him hand it over. No one was supposed to get hurt. But Eliza never showed up, and then Dante died. So did Eliza Garreau, or did someone else take advantage of the chaos? Because the final entry in Eliza's journal, it's dated the day after the murder. She wrote, "It didn't stab him. But I know who did, and I'm scared of what they'll do if I talk." Then, nothing. Eliza is still missing. And Thecular may still be at Chloe's side. And one party photo buried in an Instagram story shows a knife in someone's waistband. Just seconds before the lights went out, Dante was murdered. Eliza disappeared. Her journal hinted at a plan, and someone Chloe never named. Now, an overlooked Instagram story from that night shows what police missed: a blade in someone's waistband, seconds before the lights went out. It started with a tip. An anonymous DM sent to the police tip line, "Check Chloe's story. The one she deleted after the party. There's something in the background. Text dig in. Recover the file from cloud cache." A boomerang clip. Chloe twirling with friends, laughing, music blaring. But behind her, blurred in motion, someone turns, mid-frame, and for just a second, you can see it. A knife, clipped to the waistband, half covered by a flannel shirt. Fee handle, black, curved, tactical, not just any knife. The same type that killed Dante. Zoom in, enhance. Facial match confirms it's Josh Peters, Chloe's childhood friend. At the party. Never interviewed. Why? Hellift before the stabbing. Or so they thought. Phone GPS shows otherwise. Josh's phone never left the parking lot for an hour after the lights went out. Police bring him in. He's jittery, sweating, but denies everything. They find the flannel stuffed in a gym bag with a faded blood stain. He claims it's ketchup. Forensics prove it's human blood. A DNA match. Dante. Josh breaks. But what he says next stunned Severino. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Chloe said, "Scare him. Get the drive." That's all. I didn't know Eliza was gonna be there. I didn't even know about the knife until she handed it to me. Wait, Eliza handed him the knife? But she's missing, gone for weeks. Josh says she met him behind the building. Said Dante was dangerous. Said he had to be stopped. She never showed up again. Detectives believe Eliza might be manipulated everyone. She had the motive, she had the plan, but she also made sure no blood was on her hands. And then, a message. Eliza's old Instagram goes live. One post. No caption, black screen, with a timer. Counting down, from 72 hours. Thoiser name, Shangetto, at Thetruth Dropsnect. And went the Timiters, Aether Lizastal Thuring, Orso Menielses, and Theranotfinshit. The countdownins, thousands were watching. A single video polast at Thetruth Dropsnect. Black screen, distorted audio, Thenala's ass face. She look scared, like Shazant's Lapasty. Shoe hispers, Thisis Mindsurance. I furo ratchen thingler thinging. Shesasha dindical, Butch de bring brink. Shebrata fira potent. Because a shan wantwas wantwa. Then shesasit. Thale new. Chloe, Josh, Maddie. Aleph them. Wet hot danta fwintville. It was dust about, it was about them, too. Police freeze a thievy, enhance a background dun drun. Chess in a basement, concrete walls, graffiti, detective escanostic, abandoned proprotestry. 2 hours later, they find it. A shuttered auto body shop off Route 8. Behind a locked door, they find Eliza, alive. Barely conscious, dehydrated, bruised. She says someone tried to silence her, but she escaped through a drain tunnel, left the locket as a trail, left the journal on purpose. And Thus, still in her pocket, wrapped in duct tape. Inside Thus, dozen soft video files. Secret recordings Dante made, not revenge porn. Worse, footage of Chloe, Maddie, and Josh harassing, threatening, and blackmailing other students. One video shows Josh physically assaulting a boy in the school locker room. Chloe's voice in the background saying anything, and you'll regret it. Dante wasn't blackmailing them. He was collecting evidence. To go to the principal. To stop it. But once Chloe found out, she panicked. And Eliza? She says Chloe begged her to make the USB disappear. But Josh had other plans. Josh is arrested. Charged with murder. Chloe, accessory after the fact. Maddie, charged with obstruction. But one detail still doesn't sit right. Eliza never explains why she started filming Dante in the first place. Why she really had that knife. Or how she knew HB alone behind the bathroom. Then detectives get a tip. From someone anonymous. They say there's a second USB, a second file, hidden inside a makeup case Chloe left behind. What's on it? Even Eliza didn't know. Detectives insert the second drive, one folder, encrypted, one video file, no timestamp. They hit play, and what they see is snussed evidence. It's proof that the entire party was a setup. And what happened before the party? Maybe the real reason Dante died. The second USB, same model, different encryption. One video file, no date, no name. Just a title, Friedaplan Final. It starts in a bedroom. Camera propped on a dresser. Chloe, Maddie, Josh, and one other person. Tyler. Yes, Tyler. The ex-boyfriend who was falsely arrested. In the video, they're laughing, plotting, saying things like, well, get him alone, freak him out a bit, record him confessing. If he runs his mouth, we drop the video first. He deserves it, all of it. Dante's name is mentioned 6 times, and Eliza's once. But here's that twist, Tyler looks uncomfortable. He tries to back out, says it's too much. Chloe snaps back. You either help us, or you're next. That changes everything. Tyler wasn't just a scapegoat, he was coerced. Investigators reclassify his involvement. Not suspect. Victim? Eliza, still not cleared. Because in the background of the video, Eliza's voice is heard on speakerphone, talking to Chloe, saying if you want it done clean, make sure he never gets to the mic. Themic, police discovered Dante had arranged to speak publicly the week after the party. At a school assembly, he had submitted an anonymous request to talk about bullying and harassment. He was going to expose them all, on stage. In front of the entire school. They couldn't risk that, the night of the party. Dante never stood a chance. Chloe had lured him with a fake apology. Josh waited outside the bathroom. Maddie turned off the lights. Eliza was supposed to record it all, get leverage. But someone panicked. Josh says he only meant to threaten Dante. But when Dante fought back, the knife went in. And Eliza, Sharon, took the USBs, disappeared, but left breadcrumbs, just in case. Josh was convicted of second-degree murder, Maddie accessory and tampering. Chloe sentenced to 4 years in juvenile detention. Tyler flee cleared. Eliza testified in court. Entered witness protection weeks later. Never seen again. And Dante's speech, it was read aloud by his younger brother. To a silent auditorium. A warning, a reminder, that sometimes the real killers don't wear masks. They wear smiles and wait for the perfect moment to strike. This wasn't just a murder. It was a performance, planned, rehearsed, and almost perfect, until the wrong person died. And the truth refused to stay buried. Justice was late, but it came with a knife. After the convictions, the case was closed. But Detective Rivas couldn't let it go. Too many loose ends, especially one. The second USB. The one Eliza supposedly didn't know about. Metadata proved it was created by her. Not just found, recorded and renamed on her laptop. 2 days before the murder. So why pretend she didn't know? Rivas gets a warrant. Digs deeper into Eliza's cloud backups. Finds an old draft email, never sent. It treads, if this goes wrong, I'll say I ran. I'll play scared, but if I go down, Chloe and Josh go with me. They always thought it'd be too weak to flip. Let them find the knife. I'm done protecting people who use me. It hits hard. Eliza didn't disappear because she was afraid. She disappeared because she was calculating. Every breadcrumb, planned. The locket, the journal, the burner message, the video drop. She wanted justice, yes, but on her terms. She didn't trust the system. She wanted full control, and she got it. Everyone fell into her narrative, including the cops. The last twist, the original USB, the one Dante carried, it wasn't his copy. It was hers. She had him record things for her to build a case. But when he got bold and tried to speak publicly, he became a liability to her plan. She didn't kill him, but she didn't stop it either. In her final court deposition, sealed until after sentencing, Eliza admits it all. I set it up to burn them all down. I didn't stab him, but I let it happen. It was her idea to stage the scare. Her idea to use the birthday as bait. She played both sides, victim and avenger, and then walked away. Today, Eliza lives under a different name, different city. And no trace. But every year, on April 12th, the day Dante died, an anonymous donation is sent to his old school. No return address. Just one note, had told the truth. I made sure the world listened. Because sometimes, justice isn't clean. It's not heroic, it's calculated. And it wears the face of the girl who vanished into the dark and made sure the blood wasn't on her hands. Thank you for following this series. Share your theory in the comments. Subscribe, share, and like for future case deep dives. This story might be closed, but the questions are still wide open.